After a game like that, what just goes through your mind, and what's it take from the team when you?
Well, just, the chances we had to win it, obviously the way the guys battled, and it's a tough loss to take, but there's some good things that came out of it. Guys, came back from some tough situations. At the end, we had 2 pitchers have to hit in the night, or whatever that was, 13. It's just, we had the opportunities that were in front of us, and I think to get to the point where we think we can be at some point this year, those are spots that we're going to learn how to and sort of welcome the pressure. Right now, I think we're letting the pressure kind of overwhelm us. So that's something we work on, we talk about, but really until you get into it and you're put in those situations, it's not an easy spot to be in. So we have to start to make pressure our friend at that point. So,
talk about the last of the 12th and the
well, opportunities, we had to win it with a man on third and less than 2 outs. In your own home ballpark, those are where you win those games.
What did you see from Robbie today?
I obviously wasn't one of his better outings. Stuff his velocity wasn't as good, as obviously the location wasn't great. So a lot of pitches again. He was hurt by his defense a little bit. The air cost him 12 pitches the 1 inning, and then there was a play there that probably should have been made. But that's one thing we talk about, picking up your defense and just high pitch count again.
Did it look to you like the goal he throws and the plate, maybe Wagner trying to cover might have got?
No, he just had a back up on it. He was trying to do a little too much. We moved him back. We just wanted to get outs there. We knew we could score runs. We knew that in this ballpark we'd be able to score runs. And he thought he could get him at home, and just made a bad throw. And just at that point, once you kind of have to move back and just slip a little bit, let's just get the out at first. And he knows that, but I don't think it had anything to do with Wagner covering.
And the 9th, he gets a big hit, and it looks like he got the momentum going.
Yeah, like I said, we had the opportunity to win. We didn't get it done. And like I said, we battled. To come back in those situations against good pitchers, I thought our guys did a great job of doing it. Now we just have to execute in those crucial spots with a chance to win the game.
What did you think of holding Peralta at third on Segura's?
He had to hold him. He wasn't even close to being able to score there. With the infield in and the ball hit like that, the runner's viewing of what's going on, he can't just take off, because if the guy does flag it down, he just tags him out. So he has to wait till the ball gets through. Now, obviously, from a higher view or on TV, it looks like it's a hit all the way. But David doesn't know that at that point. So he has to almost jab step or just freeze and then go. And Marte's too good of a thrower. So he could have been sent there.
Had you guys talked about Shelby being the most likely to play the field in certain
Well,
situations?
really, Patrick, Shelby, Zach, they're all really good athletes, and they can handle it. And Robbie's available to him too. So we don't discriminate on that. They can all do it.
I guess since Shelby was in the game, that's natural. That's the natural.
Yeah, he actually made a nice play off the ball off the wall.
Having used your bench, is that a situation where Ahmed he can't get thrown out?
Well, I'll take the blame for that. I should have got out there quicker. It was a big at bat. He battled his heart out, and he got called out on a bad pitch. It's just that's the facts. I don't usually like to say those things, but it was a bad pitch. We looked at it, and he battled too hard. And if I could have got around the corner a little quicker, I could have helped him, and I probably would have got thrown out. But he's a passionate kid, and he was upset. And when you do something like that and you battle your heart out and it's taken away from you, it's not a good feeling. So I take that on myself.
So he was thrown out basically just for arguing.
Yeah, you can't argue balls and strikes, and he let him argue for a little bit there, and he just said a little too much.
With this team being the youngest team in the league, you mentioned the pressure coming. It's kind of almost like a benefit that you guys battle back no matter what the score is.
Right.
Like a young team that doesn't know any better. And then you also mentioned the pressure, though. Where's the balance?
Well, the guys, never quit. I've said that from day one, that's their DNA. They're not gonna let each other quit. Whether the coaches are prodding them or they're prodding each other, they're not gonna stop playing until the last out's recorded. What I was talking about with the pressure is just, it's something that, younger players we're gonna learn to handle that better, those situations, and make that our friend instead of, getting so geeked up in knowing if I get this hit, I win the game, and just forgetting about that and just kind of staying in the moment. So it's all part of the maturation process for a lot of guys, and we talk to them and we try to do it in practice, but until you get in that game, with these 40, whatever, who's left, 20,000 people screaming and yelling, it's not an easy thing to do, but we're gonna get better at it. Thank you.